Bitcoin is breaking out. Could it possibly be moonshot time for BTC? And if so, how high could it go? What is going on, ladies and gentlemen? Crypto Kirby here, your cryptocurrency expert, back with another edition of the daily live stream. Today we're going to discuss the Bitcoin price and the action inside the chart right now. Grandma's cookies and a bottle of yo-ho-ho. The bull flag has apparently broken out to the upside. Although this could wind up being a fake out, my friends, this is looking very good to me at the moment. So we need to discuss all of the possibilities here. Upside targets, potential downside targets if this dumps, all this and more here on today's stream. But of course, before we begin, this is not investment advice. This is not trading advice. I am not your financial advisor. Always do your own research and your own due diligence before investing or trading, as this market is extremely high risk, and these are only my own speculative opinions. With that being said, you see it, I see it, I think we all see it. Bitcoin right now has broken above this resistance line of this tentative bull flag pattern. In and of itself, this right here appears to be a perfect ascending triangle, right? A series of higher lows forming support along the bottom. We then had a double top here, which acted as a flat line of resistance along the top. And currently, at the time of recording, Bitcoin has broken above this resistance line. The big thing that we're looking for here on Bitcoin, in my opinion, is for this old high here, this old resistance, double top, right here at about 12,100 to now act as new support. If this does in fact occur, I think this could get very, very bullish for Bitcoin. The other reason that I'm stating that $12,100 level in particular as well is because here on the weekly time frame, if we look at the line chart, my friends, you know that this line in the sand here has been something that I've been observing for weeks and weeks and weeks at this point. If you're subscribed, you would know that there have been about 4 touch points here. 1, 2, 3, 4, and now finally, my friends, finally, Bitcoin is above this line in the sand here at 12,100. So here on the line chart, we have entered a very unique territory. Take a look. There's not much of anything going on up there on the weekly line chart. And for me, my friends, this is what I want to see here. I want to see clear skies ahead for Bitcoin to potentially move much further to the upside if the bullish speculative mania does wind up hitting this market. Let's get this crypto. My friends, I haven't asked already, but if you haven't, don't forget to leave a thumbs up for the video. Thank you very much. Now, you probably noticed that in the title I mentioned Ethereum and Chainlink. We are going to discuss those as well. The altcoin market has been absolutely booming. And as I just stated, we have to discuss the speculative mania right now, okay? Because essentially this is looking like there are a lot of new players in this market. I'm starting personally to see a lot of comments of people not even understanding things of basic technical analysis. Trolls, oh, look at this guy drawing lines on a chart. Bitcoin doesn't respect any lines. Oh, wow. I mean, so just so you understand, these people are so fresh into this world, they don't even know what technical analysis is. They're seeing this type of analysis for the very first time, and it gets them angry. When you draw things like resistance lines, they get angry because they just want to, I bought $100 worth of corns, Carbonaccio. We're going to the moon. All right, my friend, if that's how you want to play this game, you play that game and I'll play mine. Because right here, right now, I'm strategizing to potentially crush this market and get this crypto. And in fact, my friends, with this pattern breaking out to the upside here, with that weekly line chart there getting above that proverbial line in the sand that I have discussed with you guys, feeling like since time immemorial now, right? This to me is looking very potentially bullish. So what did the Don do? The Don opened up another position, my friends. I opened up a momentum long order right there at 12,144. Shout out to my VIPs. You guys know I've kept you updated there with my position. I posted that on August 15th before the breakout. Right now I am in a long. I have a tight stop loss placed. giving myself about a 1 to 3 risk to reward ratio on my trade. And I want to discuss my potential target, at least for the short term, if this is to continue bullishly. Okay. Now, let's get rid of this here and let's talk about targets if this is going to continue to the upside and why I'm liking this. Well, you could see here that I have the Fibonacci extensions drawn here, okay? And this is going from this wick high to this wick low because at the time we saw a rip up, essentially a short-term moonshot here, and then we had a large sell-off. Granted, this occurred in a very short amount of time, my friends. I mean, just for fun, we can go back here and look at the 5-minute chart. I just want you all to be very well aware that it seemed like very irrational price action at the time. Here it is. That keep in mind, it's a 5-minute candle. So the bulls bought that dip and they continued to push higher and higher. And now fast forward, here we are today, and we have moved on to higher highs and broke above that resistance level. Let's get this crypto. So I have the fib pulled from that high to the low, and right now the level that I'm certainly speculating upon myself is this 1.618 golden Fibonacci extension target. Here on the logarithmic scale, it's at about 13,149 on my chart, and if we go back to the regular, it is at about a 13,040. So if we now take a look at this level, let's actually just draw a line right from there across. I want you guys to understand that this level in and of itself certainly has a ton of confluence here, in my opinion. Just take a look. Here we have our old prior double top peak. Then back here in 2017 and 2018, it acted as a support and resistance ceiling over and over and over again during that very turbulent period from the blow off top. Let's get this crypto. So what I'm seeing right now is a level of interest and confluence from a historical perspective and from a golden Fibonacci extension target perspective. Let's get this crypto. Again, if you are appreciating thus far, a thumbs up would be entirely appreciated. And if you haven't realized by now, welcome to the most realistic Bitcoin technical analysis channel you're ever going to find. Hit that subscribe button, tick the little bell, select all, and let's get this crypto. Welcome to the channel. Okay, so from that point forward, from us now breaking to a new higher high here out of a potential bull flag pennant formation, which actually, if we do take our extrapolation measured move, size of the flagpole dragged over to the breakout of the resistance line, I just want to show you, my friends, that this extrapolated target, albeit these things, from my experience, they generally never play out perfectly. It's just fun to look at. And it is showing that, hey, right now, this extrapolated move brings us up to about 15,000. Which in and of itself would be a new higher high on a macro level. So we do have several things working for us there, and touching upon that higher high there, the reason that that's so important is because contrary to moon boy belief, right? These moon boys eating those peanut butter and moon jelly pies down there at the county fair, my friends, we have been in a bear market for years. Okay, many don't want to believe that purely because they're stuck in an emotional state that they want crypto to succeed. Stunad, we all want crypto to succeed. What do you think that I'm here each and every day, living, eating, breathing, sleeping in these charts 24/7? What do you think? I want crypto to fail? Are you crazy, little James? We've been in a bear market. Simply put, just look at the channel. Does that look like an upward trending channel to you? Oh, Kirby, but if you just look at it from down here, we're still in a bull. Get out of here, man. This has been nearly 3 years of price action. We've been in a bear market. The Don has traded this with a we've been in a bear market for nearly 3 years. The Don has traded this with a bearish bias for nearly 3 years. Right now, the very interesting part here is that notice the top of this parallel channel here is categorized, lagging. The top of this channel here is categorized by lower highs on a macro level. Okay. Now, if we are beginning to see higher highs come in here, it is possible, not yet confirmed, that our upward sloping channel could look something like this. where instead of the opposite, I'll draw it again here. Instead of seeing us on a lower high trajectory in a downward sloping channel like that, we may be on an upward sloping channel like this, looking to tentatively move much, much higher in this trend. Let's get this crypto. I tell you how it is here on this channel, ladies and gentlemen. And I mean, this has been a bear market. It is very possible that right now we are entering a new bull market. And as I've stated, I'm seeing a lot of new players enter this market. Got my 0.23 Bitcoin, Kirby, going to the moon. That's why I want to take a look at Ethereum, the total crypto cap as well. We'll take a look at Chainlink for the super degenerates that are on that wave as well. So yeah, let's get right into it. But as I stated earlier, my friends, if you are just tuning in now, a thumbs up for the algorithm really would be appreciated. A comment as well, it really helps. Say anything. Thanks, Kirby. Leave an emoji, a thumbs up, a thanks, whatever you'd like. Thank you, my friends. And as I stated, welcome to the most realistic Bitcoin technical analysis channel you're ever going to find. Hit that subscribe button, tick the little bell, select all, and let's get this crypto. And briefly, just to recap in case you didn't catch it the first time, I did wind up taking a huge profit on one of my trades, long from 9,525. Shout out to my VIPs. That was a spectacular trade for me there. And now I have re-entered, my friends, on another long position there. If you want to see how I'm trading this market around the clock, 24/7 with VIP updates just like this, my friends, I post exactly what I'm doing in real time. My entries, my exits, my targets, my positions, where I'm looking to take profit, etc. All of my setup ideas, all of it exclusively for you in VIP. If you're not already in my VIP, today is the day. It's time to transform yourself from average Joe into savage Joe. Let's get this crypto. I will see you in VIP right now after this video. Okay, so now let's talk about Ethereum here. You could see I have this rounding bottom, double bottom type of thing drawn here. I just wanted to show you guys that this is essentially a switch in the momentum here. We also were on this downward sloping trajectory, right? In just a downward sloping trend line, which has now been broken. And you guys could see here that I have this red box of resistance that is really being put to the test right now. If Ethereum can get above the top of this resistance box here, or excuse me, this is the total altcoin market cap chart. They look very similar. Let's go to ETH first, though. You could see how that was easy for me to miscategorize there. So let's look at Ethereum, then we'll look at the total cap. Very similar to exactly what I just said. Double bottom rounding there. We have broken the downward sloping resistance, and we are right now at the top of this red box here at about $450 USD. Now, why is this red box important? Well, over here in the beginning of the bull market back in 2017, rather in the late stages of the bull market, we had a double top and then it broke through to an all-time high, dumped, found support there, ripped again, found support there, and then it was deep down into the abyss. Then on our first real attempt back up, it found resistance right on the underbelly of that range. Then it found resistance on the underbelly of that underbelly, dumped, and now we are right back at this area. So what I want to see here is Ethereum get through here, and if we dump, if it can find support back on this old resistance at 450, my friends, this is the level here that I believe could potentially be the base of the new bull market for Ethereum and possibly the altcoin market as well. Very similar to, in my opinion, to this $12,100 line here for Bitcoin, right? Just to visualize it again before we go back to Ethereum, I really like the view of it here on this weekly time frame line chart. If we can see Bitcoin stay above here, even if we drop back down, if it can find support there, I think that 12,100 has the potential to become the new base of support for a new potential bull market. Let's get this crypto. I'm telling you how I see it. Doesn't have to come to fruition, right? There are no certainties or guarantees in trading. I'm just stating what I see here. In terms of indicators, the alligator momentum indicator still looks strong, in my opinion, my friends. Widening bands, seeing this thing run to the upside. Sure, we have seen a little over exuberance here from the bulls, but crypto does have a tendency to run very hard. If we actually take a look at the Bollinger Bands here, what I want to show you guys is that we have had a tendency historically to find support along the median line. So you can see that after overshooting, even if we do get a heinous dump, Ethereum has loved to maintain support around the median yellow line. We could see here that the yellow line at this time is about at $257 USD at the time of recording. What I would ultimately like is to see that median line get up into this green box here above these old peaks, that even if we do dump, that we could look to find that support here and then get above this red box on a second attempt. Okay, that's what I'm looking at. Quickly back to Bitcoin. Very similar here on the weekly time frame. If we go back to the end of the bear market back in 2015, we could see that on the Bollinger Bands here, almost every time that Bitcoin overshot the Bollinger Band, it found support around that median line all the way up to our blow off top at 20,000. And right now for Bitcoin as well, just take a look at where the yellow line is right now at about 9,461. And it's in the green box here of old resistance, which could possibly flip into new support, especially if this continues to move up and it can get into this $10,500 range. My friends, I mean, for me, the bearish case is certainly drying up at this point. Again, there are no certainties or guarantees in trading. I can only speculate here based upon what the technicals in the chart are showing me. And right now, my bias is certainly leaning more bullish at this point in time. Let's get this crypto. So I'm liking that the support trend is possibly moving higher and higher here for Bitcoin and Ethereum. I really do like what I'm seeing. Now, if we look at the total altcoin market chart as well, very similar with the Bollinger Bands that we found a lot of support along the median line. And look at where that's moving up to, my friends, right into possibly now this teal range here, which would be old resistance, now possibly turning into new support. So even if we dump, it's possible that the bulls may buy that dip, and then we look to rip above the most staunch resistance level for the altcoins. And if this level here, that's red, can flip into green and become new support, my friends, this could actually be the launching pad and the base of a new bull market in the altcoins, in my opinion. Let's get this crypto. Just don't get carried away, my friends, with overly exuberant Moonboy garbaggio. You're going to see a lot of titles of videos and articles and things of that nature. This coin can do 10x in a month. This coin is going up 200x in 3 months. Nobody knows what the coins will do in that type of time frame. You understand? Those are clickbait, degenerate videos to suck the newcomers into them, get subscribes, and then hopefully provide enough entertainment value that these people with $100 worth of Bitcoin feel like their $100 investment is going to make them a millionaire. There's no free lunch in trading. There's no free lunch in investing, my friends. Simply put, the chances of you investing something like $100 or $1,000 and turning it into $1 million are very, very slim. And I just want you to be well aware that with this type of euphoria entering back in the market, you're going to see a lot of very unrealistic titles, and clickbait type of things. I just want you to understand that here on this channel, I try to provide the most realistic technical analysis I can based on what I see in the charts, not based off of some Moonboy hopium dream of turning $100 into 500 million. It's not me. That's not what I do personally, right? So as far as I can take this here with the altcoins is that looking at this here, I'm looking for this red box at about 160. Let's chalk it up to 160. If we can break through to possibly become the new floor of support before the next bull market, let's get this crypto. If you're seeing thus far and are enjoying, hit that thumbs up button, the subscribe, tick the little bell, and let's get this crypto. Now, my friends, something like Chainlink that I've been getting requested out the gabagool to do. There's just not much, my friends, to do here, right? I have some support boxes drawn, but these are all the way down at about $5. This one here, is about 860. I mean, there's just not much, my friends. You know, everybody and their brother that's FOMOing into the space right now, feeling bad that they didn't buy the bottom, which is very unrealistic, especially with that global uncertainty debacle. You know, these types of things, my friends, generally, what goes up comes down. And what goes up very fast generally comes down very fast. Doesn't have to occur, right? I'm just stating that parabolic rises tend to be short-lived. Doesn't mean that this can't be in a long-term uptrend and hit absolutely significantly higher price ranges. But the thing for me is that this type of trend here scares me, looking at that like that from a bullish perspective. I just wanted to put it out there in terms of I've been getting requested about it a lot, and that's all I can say. There's just not much for me, my friends. There's just not much here, right? Maybe I can pull up a Fibonacci target for you from the bottom there. Just to see. I mean, the honey hole of Don Carbonaccio is all the way down here between the 0.5 and the 0.618. And if we go on a regular scale, the 0.618 fib is all the way down here at about 850. I mean, that's a savage, heinous drop. So things like this, you know, you just want to be careful. Put it that way. That's a 57% drop if it were to retest the golden Fibonacci extension. Not saying that it will. I'm just stating it's possible, and that if it does, you have to at least be prepared. If you fail to plan, then your plan is to fail. Right now, I'm personally planning to succeed. I'm looking to crush this market, my friends. Right? In the bear market, the Don loved to short, while all the moon boys, right? We're going to the moon, Kirby. Just hodl. Henry the hodler wrecked. James at the water cooler wrecked. Average Joe, these degenerates, all felt the wrath of the bear. While Don Carbonaccio, king of the bear, heir to the bull, is ready to strike like a cobra out of the grass and get this crypto. As I've stated, my friends, I'm preparing to strike around the clock. If you do want to see exactly how I'm strategizing my next trades, exactly where I'm looking to potentially take profit, exactly where I'm looking to buy those dips, potentially short the rips, long, etc., my friends, I will see you in VIP right now after this video. I hope you've enjoyed here today. Like I stated, if you're new, welcome to the most realistic Bitcoin technical analysis channel you're ever going to find. Hit that subscribe button, tick the little bell, select all, and let's get this crypto. Welcome to the channel. My friends, I told you already, but I'll show you again. I have gone long here. If you want to see all of my alerts just like this in absolute real time to the second that I look to get in my trades, potentially take profit on my trades, etc., then I will see you exclusively in VIP right now after this video. Today is the day. It's time to transform yourself from average Joe into savage Joe. Let's get this crypto. I had already taken profit on this spectacular trade. Shout out to my VIPs. I kept you guys updated with that all along the way. And now, my friends, that is going to wrap it up here for me. I'm going to get back to my VIP right now, back to potentially crushing this market like a 2-ton man on a tuna fish can. My friends, I will see you in VIP right now after this video. A thumbs up is appreciated, a subscribe, tick the little bell, select all, and a comment, please. Anything. Thanks, Kirby. Get wrecked, Kirby. A smiley face, whatever you'd like. Thank you, my friends. And until next time, the Don has spoken. Be safe, be happy, be healthy. It's your boy, Crypto Kirby. Peace and love, my friends. Curbs.